Okay, morning guys. So I've had a delivery this morning and I just want to share it with you, do a little unboxing. And yeah, here it is. So it should be a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, should be. The box is a little bit bigger than I was expecting. It's yeah, pretty enormous to be fair. So I don't know what's in it. Well, hopefully there's an S8 Plus, but I don't know, with a box that big I'd expect there to be maybe a little bit more as well. Although knowing life, it'll just be a box full of padding and bubble wrap. But I love the presentation, it's awesome. But yeah, let's start this one off. It's always good. There we go. Alright, let's see what's inside. Okay, so get this little flat thing. Got the delivery details. Oh no, that's a very posh way to present some returns information. As you can see, how to return. Okay, fair enough. It's nice, I'll give them that. I'm not sure what else I can really use that for, but we'll see, we'll see. There we go, thank you for shopping with us. Let's pull that out, move the box out of the way. Okay, so there's something in there. Let's have a look. Can't beat a bit of nice presentation. Bubble wrap. What do we have here? Well, it's black. Let's see. So, by the looks of it, we get very plain. It's a bag. It's just got the, let's see if you can see that, Samsung Galaxy. Fair enough. Wasn't expecting that, but can't complain with a freebie. There we go. Good quality as well. Okay. Down to the main event. There we go. Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, 64 gig. I went for the midnight black. There we go. The details on there. Without further ado, let's get this one open. Since the S7 Edges and, well, the S7s, love the packaging that they do. Just think the black is a real nice touch. There we go. European SIM. Let's see. There we have it. The beast. It's really tall. It is. It's like not the dimensions you'd expect on a standard smartphone. Screen is huge, but it's just, I just expect it to be wider. That's really nice. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we get in the box. So, lift that up. It's going to be, we've got our eject pin. And then this little top open. That will be quick start guide for anybody who doesn't know how to start a phone, warranty card, regional lock guide. Oh, there's something else in there I missed. What's that? How to transfer content to your new Galaxy phone. I've really been pushing Smart Switch. Okay, pop those back in. I'll go in there, I'll keep them for at least a year, and they'll never see light day again. Okay, eject pin will come in handy though. Right, so what have we got in the box? So that's a bit of a new, completely black charger. That is smart. Obviously same as always, but nice to have a colour variation. Everyone seems to go mad for a bit of colour, or a change in colour. Got the USB connector. It's for a smart switch. What's this? Let's see, the adapter, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, USB-C to micro USB adapter. Awesome. And then we should have cables, which we do. USB-C cable, again all in black. Very nice. And they're going to be earbuds. And we've got the AKG earphones. I never use earphones that come with phones, but I may have to test these ones out. I've heard they are supposed to be pretty good. So yeah, well, that's everything that we get in the box. That's a lot. So I think next thing to do, I'll get everything set up, and then we'll carry on. Alright. Okay, so this video has gone not quite how I planned it, but I did the first part of this video, the unboxing, on Thursday morning when I received the phone. It's now Saturday night. There's a couple of reasons why it's taken so long. Firstly, because it took me way too long to transfer everything from my old phone and my tablet onto the S8 Plus. Not because of the phone, just because I'm extremely picky of like all the stuff that I want on there. I want to make sure everything's set up correctly and it's got everything. I've got way too many apps. So yeah, but after what, 2.5 days, I absolutely love this thing. It is awesome. There's no other words for it really. It is by far one of the most impressive phones I've seen from Samsung and from anyone. A few reasons why. Firstly, the iris scanner, which I'd had a play about with on the Note 7 before that. Well, everyone knows about that. But yeah, I had a play about on the Note 7 iris scanner and I wasn't over impressed with it. I found it slightly gimmicky. I mean, I wear glasses and I went to a Samsung day through work where we had a little play around with it. I got chosen to sort of test out the iris scanner, and with my glasses on they said yeah, it'll work, not a problem, and I think out of about 7 attempts it worked once. So I wasn't expecting great things, but when I set it up, I did it anyway. I set it up, I thought we'll see if it works, and it works absolutely amazing. Pretty much every single time. I'll see if I can do it now. It's going to mess up now. You do have to be in pretty decent light, but it should. Okay, it's struggling now. That is absolutely typical, isn't it? Okay, but still, it has worked every other time apart from that one. It is beautiful. I love the animation on the screen. I don't know if you can how well you can see that, but when I turn it, the stars kind of follow. It's just really nice little add-on there. I mean, from this you can see that I've added a couple of extras. You've seen one for definite, and that's the Tech 21 Evo Check case. They are a little bit pricey if you ask me, but they are very good. Yeah, say with work I've tested them out several times, and they stand up to it. So yes, and the main reason I wanted this one is because it has a see-through back, because I did this, which you can't really appreciate it with the case on that camera, but just whip that off, and there we go. I don't know if you can see. It's a skin I've added on, which, turn the camera on there. Okay, so skin from XtremeSkins. It's the brushed metal light blue, and it's, I don't know if you can hear that, it's textured as well. It just looks really nice. It's just a little something I wanted just to keep it clean on the back. And I mean, I'm a sucker for the blue colour. I was gutted that the S8 Plus blue colour that they're bringing out wasn't available from launch in the UK. I don't know whether it is in America or wherever, most probably is. But yeah, it is, I'm absolutely loving it. I've got everything on there now. And yeah, it's, performance-wise, hasn't let me down yet. It's absolutely awesome. It seems to run all the games and everything really well. In terms of the screen, it's one of the greatest screens I've seen on a phone. It just looks really nice, especially when you put it up to, you've got the performance mode on there, and that bangs it up to Quad HD, which just looks incredible. And one of the best ways that I've seen to show off the display on this is if we go on YouTube, if we just go on a random video, not that one that was loading up there, but for example, one that is pretty important at the minute, for me anyway, is the new Star Wars trailer. But it's the way that you can tap this little button and it'll crop to fit the screen. You do get slight cut off, but it just fills that entire screen, and it's difficult to explain, but you just get a whole new depth and immersion compared to any other film I'm watching. That's because I'm watching that. Any other phone that I've seen. It is awesome, and you really get the detail in there. It is incredible. Enough of that. I don't know if I'll be able to play that. I get an email from Disney saying, "Oh, you take your video down." But yeah, I've been absolutely amazed by this phone. Battery life is really good. Yeah, I've been very impressed with it. Very impressed. I haven't had too much interaction with Bixby, purely because, I mean, the main times that I use, or I used the Google Assistant when I had the Pixel XL, was sort of when I was driving. If I've got sat nav on or playing music or whatever, then I can just say, "Okay Google, wake it up," and that worked really well. But obviously Bixby doesn't have the voice commands yet, because that's been delayed. So when the voice commands do come out for Bixby, then I may use it a bit more, but for the minute, I haven't been using it that much. I do like some of the little features when you go across to the Bixby cards. There's a couple of bits that popped up, like towards the end of the day it gives you all your steps, and gives you your alarms for the next day sort of thing, which it is sort of like, you can tell in those sensors that it is an intelligent personal assistant. I had one the other day where I normally ring my dad at sort of like midday, and it just popped up at, I think it was about 11:30, saying, "You normally ring Dad at this time of day, do you want to ring now," sort of thing, which I thought was just a nice little feature. But I've got the phone now paired with my Gear S2 and my Gear 360. It's nice to have them back, because this little sucker I couldn't use with my Pixel. So we've got that back now. So yes, I'll be having a play about with that again. But yeah, it is all round a really nice phone. One thing I haven't had a chance to use yet is these AKG earphones, but I'm going to have a look at them now, and I'll give you a quick review before the video ends. Okay, right, let's test these out and see what happens. Okay, so I've just spent sort of like 15 minutes or so listening to some music in those AKG earphones, and they are pretty damn sweet. They're I mean, don't get me wrong, that's probably the first time I've used a pair of earphones in about 7 or 8 years. I'm not usually a big fan, but I listen to some pretty bassy songs, and some of the new sort of Ed Sheeran tracks with a bit more sort of the what's the word I'm looking for? The vocal parts. Yeah, and you really can. It's just the clarity. Treble parts. That's the word I was looking for. But just the clarity of the sound. I was listening to Shape of You, and there's sort of like bits in it that, like, I've played it on my phone. I've played it sort of through the auxiliary cable in the car, and yeah, you just hear things that you don't notice before, which they fit really nice as well, and they've got some really good bass in them. Say they're any earphones. So yeah, I'm really impressed with those. I might have to start using them a bit more often than 7 or 8 years. But yeah, so that's about all for the review on there. I have tested out a few bits. The camera on it is extremely good. There's not a huge difference on the rear camera between this and the S7s, but the front-facing camera, for any of you selfie lovers, is very good. You can really notice the difference on that. Just the clarity of the photo, how much detail you can see on a front-facing on a selfie photo is pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm pleased with my purchase. I think that's to put it lightly. But yeah, well, stay tuned. I should have some more reviews and unboxings and everything coming up soon. So yeah, hit the like, subscribe button. It's only new, starting off, and we'll see where we get. All right, guys. Cheers.